Hey, this is Heidi with Opticom. I just popped on real quick, guys. So we're going to talk about the TIB-2805PX. This is a bullet camera. We're going to go through the box as I open it up. It's a standard bullet camera. So it does TVI, SDI, and CVBS, which is analog. So it's a Coax bullet camera, but it's full featured. So it's standard, but it is full featured. It's got pretty much everything you could have on a Coax type camera. So as we go through the box, we've got the owner's manual, the guide for when you actually mount it for your screw holes right here. We've got a small bag, right? So you've got a test monitor cable, the screws, the anchors, and the Allen wrench, of course, that goes with this. And then you have the camera itself. So I'm just gonna move this out of the way here so we can kind of run through this. Now I've not loosened anything, so I might struggle. But so here we've got the 5-axis bracket. So this is a cable management bracket, which means the cable actually goes from the camera to here. So when you mount to the wall, it goes flush. That way you don't have cable, hanging where anybody could pull it or yank it or anything like that. It moves side to side. Again, I didn't loosen anything with the Allen wrench, so I'm not going to show you, but it goes side to side, it goes up and down. It's 5-axis, which means it moves 5 different directions. So it makes mounting it in any way super simple. You've got the cables right here that come off of it. We have them labeled for you to make it easy. So this is the EX SDI and the HD SDI cable. And then this one is for the CVBS as well as the TVI. And then you've also got the power right here. So it's dual voltage, so 12 volt and 24 volt switchable. And then you've got the sun shield here, right? So you just unscrew this, super tight. Sun shield slides forward and backward as you need it. You can see all of the IR infrared in here. It is a smart LED, smart infrared on this particular camera. It goes 250 feet at night, so that's a huge distance. This is a really powerful camera and a really pretty small package considering what it can do. If you can see here, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's a white or black ring that goes around here. So that helps with any kind of IR reflection that you can get. So like you never want to put an infrared camera outside of a window to look out the window, because when the infrared comes on at night, you're going to get a reflection. So the same thing actually happens inside of an infrared camera as well. So if you don't have that outer ring right here to protect it, then you're going to get the reflection on it as well. And then as we go, so it's got this little tab right here. So this is a waterproof camera, right? So you can unscrew this. I did loosen this because I wanted to be able to show it. And it's got a little string here, so when you're hung up, right, look what happens. It's just gonna hang, so if you drop it, it's all good. But this is where you've got your plug for that additional little BNC connector for a test camera. So if you've got this mounted on the wall and your cable's going through here, but you decide, hey, I need to adjust the varifocal, you just use this little BNC right here, plug it in with your test monitor, which we have those available too, guys. And you plug it in right there, and then you can test it and adjust your varifocal while it's already mounted, again, because that cable's hidden and it's already through the wall. So you've got your adjustments for your focus and for your focal length. This is a 6 to 50 millimeter focal length camera, so it goes really far distances to keep up with that infrared that goes 250 feet. The plug for your test right here, and then you've even got a little SD card port. So if you wanted to store locally, you could. So that's pretty much it if you go through it. It's got a lot of features. Like I said, it's got backlight compensation. It's got sense up, but you can turn the sense up off. Sense up, if you don't know what that is and you don't really want to Google it, what it is it actually means that in low light you can still see color. So color doesn't exist without light, right? So that means that the cameras at nighttime, I'm trying to put this back in, are usually black and white. However, sense up opens the eye or the iris enough to where you can still see color in super, super low light, which is really great. However, when you do that, you slow the shutter speed down. If I'm losing you, you can call and I can explain again later. So when you do that, you slow the shutter speed down. And when you slow the shutter speed down, because it's letting so much light in, right, you can't do anything fast. So you've got to it's really good that you can turn this on and off as needed, but you really have to gauge your audience, or not your audience, but your, or what you're trying to view to figure out if that's going to work for you. So again, you can turn it on and off, so it's a really great feature because most times you can't turn it off when you don't need it. It's got the backlight compensation. It does the SDI, like I said, or the TVI. So that's 1080p HD high def resolution over coax cables. So for people out there that have a coax system and you want to upgrade, but you're concerned about going networking because you don't have an in-house IT guy, or you just don't understand it, or you don't see the value or the benefit of it for your particular application, this is a really great way to get a 2 megapixel high definition image over coax. So if you have any more questions about any of that, you can give us a call at 1-800-578-1853, or you can visit our website at www.opticomtech.com. Otherwise, have a really, really great day, and we hope to hear from you soon.